I look nice. Anyway, yeah, it's like 8:30 at night. I'm in my tent, and I just hear a hunter blowing his elk call. It's not cool. I talked to a hunter today, asking if there was any regulations about hunting around the trail. He said he didn't think so, but he was going to look it up. I don't think there is either, and it's bow season, so it's not like they just, I don't know. I don't feel in danger or anything, but I certainly don't want to hear him blowing his whistle all night. His elk call. He said it had to be a 3-point elk or bigger. So they don't just, hunters don't just hear something and shoot. So, but anyway, I wasn't expecting that. Well, I should, because bow season just opened like 2 days ago. And I've seen a lot of hunters since then. And it's the same, I saw all those elk. They were strategizing, figuring out where to go. So, anyway, I'm going to sleep. Okay. Hopefully he won't be blowing his whistle all night. Or I'll turn on some music and just scare everybody away. How about that? Okay, bye. Yo. Hello there. Well, I'm doing something for the first time today, and that is, let's see if you can see, what am I doing? Oh, drying out my equipment. That's my quilt over there hanging on the pines. That's my tent. And yeah, I've never had to do that before, but everything got wet last night from, I think, just dew, condensation. I thought it was raining because my tent, I heard this what sounded like rain all night, or from maybe 2 in the morning on. But I think it was just dew dripping from the trees, because once I got out of my tent, which was very hard, I had a very late start, there was no evidence of rain anywhere. So I think it was just, heavy dew, and sleeping under so many of those big tall pines, it just dripped down onto my tent like rain. So I'm trying not to do that in this area. Try to stay out in the open next time. But anyway, so I'm gonna, especially the sleeping bag, I don't want it wet. It's down. So if it's down is wet, it's no good. And that's the most important part of my sleep gear, is my down quilt when it's cold out. And so it's 2:30 now, and the sun's just now trying to peek out from behind clouds and probably a little bit of smoke, but it looks pretty clear up there, actually, if it weren't for the clouds. So, and now there's a nice little breeze right here, which will help. But it's been real still and the sun's been completely hidden all day, all morning. So taking advantage of this little spot right here to air and sun dry my stuff. I've already ate way too much today already, or I'd have my lunch. And I probably have a snack anyway, but I'm not making very many miles, but that's all right. I'm not in a hurry, and I'm on my own here, so it doesn't matter. Just taking my time, because I want to make sure that those things are dry before tonight, because I only have a short window here where the sun's going to have a chance to bake on them and the wind have a chance to blow it. So I'm just going to stay here until I feel like they're dry enough, or dry, and I can pack it back up and get a few more miles. But it's going to be a low day for sure. I was trying to get about 8 more today, 8 more minimum, which would only put me about 13-14 miles. And because I didn't get started till almost 10 today, because of the weather and my unwillingness to get out of my tent in the rain, even though it wasn't rain. So anyway, that's about, oh yeah, I had one excitement today. I was standing on the trail talking to a couple hunters. It's elk season, like I mentioned, and they were just asking me about the trail and where I came from and stuff like that. And all of a sudden they're like, whoa, 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 and they look around and there's a mule coming at us, a runaway mule. so they had the expertise to try to round him up, but not expertise enough apparently, because he didn't want to be rounded up. He took off and did a big old loop and headed back the way he came on the run. And I stepped out in front of him and he came to a stop. I mean, I didn't like jump out in front of him, but where I was in danger of getting steamrolled by a mule. I was by a tree, but he stopped, looked at me, and then took off again, headed back down the trail where he came from. So I don't know where he went. Probably back to wherever his camp was, so he's probably fine. And anyway, that's the excitement for today, the runaway mule. And at least that's all I can think of. It's been pretty boring. Yeah, that's it. Talk to you later.